Here are some of the schemes that we like to use in our pass concept. We're looking for a scissor concept. We do it out of 2 tight ends. We'll do it out of obviously out of 11 personnel. We can do it out of 12 personnel, but it's creating an advantage by the offense and trying to get the corner to bite on the no-depth post and taking your number 2 receiver and pushing them to the flat. We'll also do it with a 2 tight end look where it's a wing slot set where we bring the 2 tight ends to the nub side and have our receivers to the field and creating that high-low look and trying to get the corner to bite, putting pressure on the free safety and breaking it off and trying to get the back to the flat as well. Here's an example of it throughout the season. We're in our wing slot look here. So you got your nub side here with your 2 tight ends. Little play action fake. And we get a little bit of corner gets walled off, but the quarterback understands what the corner turning the inside hip, put the ball up the field, see if we can go make a play in the red zone. And it's a great play and great catch. It's a great decision by the quarterback, seeing the coverage by the underneath flat defender, safety, biting on it and taking advantage, going over the top because you got free access outside release. Here's another look out of it from the same time, from the fringe. You got your same look. You got your one-on-one look coverage outside. You got a pressure coming to it. Here with a better ball, we had a better chance to complete this ball. But the little bit of pressure forced to throw a little bit early and could have brought him back a little bit quicker, a little bit sooner. But the thought process there, corner runs with a no-depth post, bring him flat down, and a chance for a completion. Here's an example out of 11 personnel here where we do a split look zone. And then we create the same concept with a switch concept. So now we've got almost like a switch trail look, and now the quarterback bases off the free safety. Free safety's got his eyes low on the hole. We're taking a chance putting the ball up. Receiver makes a great play, great catch. The red zone. What are you trying to get done in the red zone? For us, it's play action, it's reverses, it's screens, trick them some way, somehow, create a trick, a naked or a boot, and then max protection with double moves. This is what we look for, like when we get to that 20-yard line to the 14-yard line, areas that we're looking for in our film study to create an advantage for the offense. Here is our, it's a boot look with a pull-up, and we're getting the illusion of running boot and then throwing the backside, what we call disco scheme on the defense, which is basically like a scissor concept for us here. Great action, looks like boot naked. You get everybody looking for the over routes. So they start looking up the over routes. You get a good carry by the corner. The safety starts to feel the cross, so he starts to run. The receiver comes off his ass end, and you got a nice concept here built in. Hard action, looks like boot. Tight end stays in and protects. Here's another example of it again. So you got good, looks like boot. You got the free safety chasing the what he thinks is going to be the over route, looking for it. Corner chases the high-low. Quarterback throws it only where the receiver can get it. Does a great job anticipating. Puts the ball into the corner, taking advantage of a boot concept and throwing back. Here's an example of a trick that we used in the spring game and we carried throughout the season. The double pass. You always want to have some form of trick play in your offense and when you get into this area, because oftentimes you can you have a chance to be successful in reverses, double passes, and we try to find a way to at least throw at least one double pass down in that fringe area or red zone area as well. Here is the reverse look. Run this back again. If you're doing any type of read option, I'm sure you have this in your offense, but it's a great way to get your reverse, get people flowing to a play. Reverses down here are good because it's a short field to run. You usually don't get tracked down, and with good execution, you have a good chance to be successful here. It's to get flow. And then we try to create some type of corner route scheme, and I've brought in a couple cuts from other places I've been, but this is what we call our Charger smash scheme, and we're trying to create a smash concept with a slight hesitation and break to the middle of the field. It's best against quarters team or cover 2 team down in the red zone. The green zone. The green zone, the thought process for us is spread them to run the ball, quarterback run game, nakeds and boots, QB movements, whether it's sprint game, some form of it, a throwback, or empty, getting this defense spread out so you can see how they're going to play in empty and try to create a mismatch and try to find a one-on-one situation that gives you the best chance to be successful. This is our Poco scheme, where we get into whether it's what we call a pinch set or a nasty look, where we tighten them down and put them on smash and give the one receiver an opportunity to break to the corner or the post or corner. Here's a little bit more of a breakdown of what we're looking for and the specific nuances of the scheme. And they know they were on the pass sheets before, but it just gives you a better understanding of what we're looking for, where the break points are, what the quarterback's reads and thought processes are. But it gives you a good example of what we're looking for. Here's an example on the practice field where you get a chance to work it here. With the coverage, you designate one player as the Poco runner with a smash concept on, and you look in the corner, assess the flat defender, and make your decision and throw. And as we go throughout the winter, we're always breaking down these, so we'll go back and look at practice tape and just look at decisions, look at leverage, try to find the weakness, see what we could do better, and how we can isolate the play. You got a smash into the boundary with the Poco runner to the field. The inside Poco runner here pushes up, snaps, creates space. Quarterback here is great thing about this one is the quarterback's timing of the play. It's delivering the ball when he's covered, he's open. Because if the strike point is good and the landmark is good, should have good success. Token fake, throw to the spot, receiver's job to get there. This is our high-low with a wheel route. It's what we call our NASCAR scheme. It gives the quarterbacks to create a high-low and see if we get man coverage, whether or not we can throw the wheel route up the top. If we get any type of forward pressure to the field, then we will often break off the route and break into a different concept and give the quarterback a free access throw to the field. Back of the end zone, the safety gets snoopy because of the underneath cut route. It looks like drive. Safety gets caught up. Create the high-low. It's one of our better schemes in the green zone that we like to coordinate and run because of the blitz options that we have to the field that we can match up with too as well and use. Here it is from a different look. But the same concept. And taking what they give you, taking an underneath throw. The receiver actually broke off this route and broke back inside instead of wheeling back out. But because of the quarterback's development and working with the receivers, he had a pretty good feel for throwing them open. And he actually had the high-low as well on the dig routes too because of levers on the safety. Same concept. Push it a little bit deep, sat well. Did a great job here.